woke up one day and I didn't just wake up one day. I knew I was getting ready to leave. I had already planned the exit strategy.
Oh, wow. Okay, hold up. How long before you took the exit was your exit strategy in place?
Oh man, it was already a few months. I already knew.
Oh, really?
I'd already start shifting.
Bank
Y'all go
accounts.
listen. I don't want to get attacked on the internet.
You
but
going
yes,
to.
I had already started shifting everything that I needed to shift.
What was the dynamic in the house between you two? Was he still waking up in the morning? Hey, babe, have a good day. Kiss on the cheek, whatever, or was it?
I
sleeping in
still
different
did that. I still did my
come on,
part.
man. Come on, bruh.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just the Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new, of course, hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. All right, y'all. So I've had a good amount of videos go viral, right? Between TikTok, over on Instagram, and people have shared them on YouTube, right? So my video that I shared a couple weeks ago regarding Tia Mowry and her decision to leave her marriage based on my assessment of what I've seen her share since her divorce, you know, from how she was super excited and it was a graduation. And then, you know, now she's just sharing on her TV show and just online about the struggles of dating, right? So that video is now going viral once again on Instagram, and there's so many people coming over to my TikTok, so many women, let me clarify that, coming over to my TikTok, basically telling me that I need to mind my business, I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm basically trying to tell women to stay in unhappy marriages. And if I'm being all the way honest, I guess that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Let me show y'all what I said. Let me drop a clip in here so y'all can see exactly what I said.
Tia Mowry. She chose her temporary happiness over her family, and now she's online and on her TV show crying about how lonely she is, how much she wish somebody would hold her. She chose her happiness over her family. And that temporary happiness has you sliding down a wall, probably regretting and wishing you weren't going off of your impulses and your just ego getting involved and just being ungrateful. Too many women will ruin their families, break up their families for their temporary happiness, and not think about what the family needs, what your children need. You're upset with your husband right now. You're going through a rough patch. This might be a rough year. Do you just walk away and leave your family and break up your family? No. But when you have friends and you think that you are somebody telling you, girl, you could do better, and whatever better means, that's always questionable. It's always questionable. But women initiate divorce way more than men because I feel like we put our temporary happiness over the family, and our children suffer every single time.
We let happiness or not being happy make us tear up and rip up our whole entire family. And that's what I believe Tia did. I don't have any concrete proof, but based on observation and what she's sharing, it and not having anything definite to say, my husband did this to me, he was treating me terrible, he was this, he was that. You don't even have that type of information. So women are, again, they don't understand what it means to truly value marriage, because women unfortunately love you with their eyes. Men love us with their hearts. I believe women love their intimate partners and friends and people in general with their eyes. Whatever I can see, whatever looks good, I love you. But when it gets a little bit rocky and it gets a little bit tricky and it gets a little bit uncomfortable, I don't love you no more. I only love you for what makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised of the comments that I've seen, that I read, because the women say the same thing. My kids, it's going to affect the kids, and if mommy's not happy, the kids aren't happy. That's a lie. Most women, in my opinion, put their kids in their business, right? Because you can go to work and put on a brave face. So why can't you put on a brave face when you're in front of your kids? We too often want to drag our kids into our mess. We want to make them feel our pain. We want to put them against their father. And then when I leave, the kids can say, yeah, my mom has been not happy. She told us everything. I'm glad she left. And then we have the breakdown of the family. And I think most women who don't understand family and who don't value family see nothing wrong with Tia, this choice that she made. The people around her who made her think walking away from her marriage was the best thing for her. And now look at where she is. Look at where she is. So to see so many women in my comments and they making these assumptions or think pieces about my opinion just proves to me why the divorce rate for women is so high, because we are so caught up in our ego. We're so caught up in thinking that we deserve it. We deserve better. Like, we're never content. It's never enough, ever. We always are searching for more and more and more. You feel like you're missing out. And why do you feel that way? Why? The fact that you will tear your kids apart, take them from their father, the home that they've grown in all their life with their father and their mother together, just because you're not happy. You ain't going to always be happy in life. And women have this very unrealistic idea that you're going to be always happy. And if you're not happy, you should leave. And that's what they say. Well, I'm not saying the word, saying any in situation I'm not happy. Well, you will always be leaving situations then. Because you ain't never going to be 100% happy every day of your life. And deciding to walk away and leave every time you get unhappy is unrealistic. And and the reason why we are single, especially as Black women we are not married, because we don't want to stick through the hard times. Imagine me staying with a man that ain't making me happy. Imagine me staying somewhere that, like, imagine you sticking through it with your husband, the vows that you made, the commitment that you made, the family that you built. Imagine you sticking it out. And women don't understand this. Women really think that it's black and white when it comes to marriages, relationships. Either I'm happy or I'm not. And if I'm not happy, I'm out. But what about your kids? What about what our kids need? What about what our kids, desire? Did you think about their happiness? This is my thing. Women are always talking about how they put their kids first. Nothing comes before my kids. That's a lie. Your happiness does. Because if nothing came before them, then their happiness will come before yours. Because what makes them happy is seeing their dad every day. What makes them happy is seeing mommy and daddy together every day. That's what makes them happy. What makes them happy is knowing that when I come home, my dad going to be home. That's what makes me happy. So when y'all all about my kids, it's a lie. It's all about you. And you try to put it on the kids and act like, well, I did it for my kids. No, you did. You did it for yourself. You did it for yourself, because that's how selfish we are. We're so selfish that it really ruins the family. And it's just a continued cycle over and over and over and over again that we are just doing the same old. Because we are so unhappy. The grass is not green on the other side for most people. It just isn't. It just isn't. And the more that we realize that happiness is not going to be guaranteed every day of your life, especially in a marriage, the better off we will be as women. The better off we will be as just people in general. The better we can be partners. The better we can work together as a team. When we realize, like, I might be unhappy. He pissed me off. She pissed me off. And that's okay. And we'll get through it. We'll get through it. So, like I said, I'm not surprised that these women are in my comments and they giving their thoughts about it. But it just proves to me, when I see the comments, when I read this stuff, it's just like, this is why we're single. This is why Black women, because a lot of it is mostly Black women. Let's just keep it real. This is why we are at the bottom when it comes to marriage, and nobody want to marry us, because of the way these comments are. Come on. The comments are literally. It's not surprising, y'all. I said what I said. And again, that just was my opinion. Just my opinion of my assessment of what Tia has shared with us. And it ain't about Tia. Like, she's just a reference. It's just more so women understanding that watch what she did. Do you want to be in this position? Do you want to now be crying on the internet, crying on TV all the time about how you how you don't have nobody to hold you at night? That's the point. You're trying to do something for your temporary happiness, a decision that's going to change your whole life, and now you miserable. Now you're really not happy. You thought you wasn't happy before, now look at your life. And I just want us to be more conscious and not so impulsive as women. We're way too impulsive. Way too impulsive. So if you really want to do it for your kids, think before you just jump out on impulsive. Think about why you're not happy. And is it that big of a deal? Is it that serious? Think about it. Okay? So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this conversation. Drop down below, share your thoughts. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button to let me know that you liked the video. And I look forward to see you guys in the next episode. Bye.